What is team decision making? Last week we learned about personal decision making that we know it's very affect our life. Today we will learn about team decision making. As a leader, before you know what is the team decision making, we should learn the characteristic of effective team. What is the effective team should have? The first one, a team has a clear purpose. When you know what is your purpose, when something happens, you will make decision easier. Team member understand the team process and priorities. If everyone in the team know what they have to do and what they have to do first, it will be very good with the effective team. Team members know their roles. Leader will work easily when team members know their roles. Team members have a collaborative and collective commitment. This is another important characteristic of a good team, of an effective team. Because if we have to do something together, but nobody collaborate, nobody have a commitment, so we cannot plan anything. So it will be very nice if our team member have a collaborative and collective commitment. Conflict and disagreements are openly resolved. This is another important thing because sometimes the emotion in the team is quite good, but actually there are some problem happen but nobody talk about it. So a good team, whenever we have a conflict or whenever we have a disagreement issue, we should resolve as soon as possible. Constructive criticism and encouragement to extend to team members. That is another important thing that everybody in a team should constructive criticism and encouragement to extend to team member. Success is shared. This is very important issue. Sometimes when team fail, leader blame team. But when team success, leader compliment themselves. This is not fair and this is not an effective team. Whenever we do something good, success is shared. And even when you fail, it's also shared as well. And don't be upset. We learn something from the failure always. So another role of leader is share success and motivate team when they fail. Leadership is share. What does this mean? So a good team, especially in business world, in real world, leadership is share. Sometimes we have to let other one in a team. Even their role is not a leader, not a manager, but if they do something good, as a leader, we should let them show their leadership skill. That is a good characteristic of the effective teams. So when something that team have to make decision, this is the team decision making process. The first one, recognize the problem, define the problem, gather information, develop alternative solutions. This one will have more detail than personal decision making, right? Because we have a team. It's very good if something happens, something that we have to make a decision. We discuss with our team. We help each other to find our choice, to find our alternative. We can brainstorming, ask questions, and explore together. If you are the leader, please don't do it alone. Please let your team participate in the decision making. And then, after you realize how many alternatives you have, select the best one. Select the best alternative with rational elements, human elements. You cannot ignore both of them because human issue also important as well as rational element. And step 6, implement the best alternative. After that, evaluate outcome. This is another mistake that team often made. They choose the alternative, but they don't evaluate the outcome. So as I told you last week, we have to evaluate our choice after we have already made the decision because sometimes we can make a wrong decision. But if we always evaluate outcome, we can change to another best alternative of our team. So that is 7 steps of team decision making process. What about leader? What is the function of leader in decision making? The first one, help the group decide on its purpose and goals. Helping the group focus on its own process of work together so that it may become more effective rather than becoming trapped by faulty ways of problem solving and decision making. What does it mean, this one? It means you have to help your team focus on their work. Everybody in the team have different tasks and roles, right? So, we as a leader should support them and let them know what is their role, how to continue their process that help team can work together. Number 3, help the group become aware of its own resources and how to best to use them. As a leader, you are the one who know the best what is the company resources, how many budget we have, what time frame we have. The role of leader is the one who control about resource and time, right? So this is another important function of leader. Number 4, helping the group evaluate its progress and development. As a team leader, you are the one who know a whole picture of the project. You know a whole picture of the team situation. So you should be the one who help your team member evaluate their progress and let them know how to develop themselves, how to develop their work. Number 5, helping the group to be open to new and different ideas without becoming immobilized by conflict. What does it mean? Whenever in the team have a new idea, have a different idea, you are the one should be help everyone discuss about this without any conflict with a team. You might get a new good idea from this function of leader. And last one, help the group learn from its failure and frustrations as well as from its success. As I told you, a good leader should help team member to learn both failure and success. Don't just learn from only success. Failure and frustration is a good thing to develop your team to be a better team. So this is the functions of leaders in decision making. So one thing that very important, one thing that very important in team working is groupthink. So when we work together, avoiding fatal flaws in group decision making, avoid groupthink. So the assignment this week will be about groupthink. I have already provided the article about groupthink. Please read the article and answer the assignment.